It's Paco. It's Paco.
It's Paco.
My nigga Paco.
It's totally Paco. Paco was talking a lot earlier when I was playing Smish. He was like, he insisted
I don't even need
that
to
I
do
go to
this, 'cause
sleep.
I already know his name is Dupless.
I know, but
Well, I mean, no, like
P's missing.
I instinctively went into the ground to hear Dupless's name. Like I already know his name is Dupless. Also, this episode I'll remind you, but when you go to do the thumbnail, right? Can you, you know how you do a different character every time?
Mm-hmm.
Can it be... Just level with me. Can it be Elmo? So we can have the title of this episode be, "This episode is brought to you by the letter P." And have it like Sesame Street joke. But I made...
I would rather have it be Paco.
Episode. Danielle, we only have one episode to
at the
make
very
this
end
joke.
of the episode. You can still have the joke in the title and people will get it without putting Elmo there.
Of Paco cosplaying? No. Are we gonna get like an actual picture of Paco?
No, I mean like
he has an actual
the parrot in the game.
What do you think it is?
I don't fucking know.
Dickweed? I think it's dickweed. I think it's Holly.
Polly.
I thought you said Holly. I was like, I don't think it's Auntie.
Polly.
I like Auntie. Auntie's pretty chill. Fog, get your bitch ass out of here.
Auntie's awesome.
Auntie and I talk.
Yeah, seriously, Fog, fuck off.
I talk. Well, I mean, like not a lot.
I'm jealous.
But I talk to her on Snapchat plenty. Even though I hate Snapchat and it's stupid and I don't understand why everyone likes it so much, but it's the most convenient way for me to talk about Auntie and Auntu, so I deal with it.
Holly and I like never talk anymore, and it makes me
I'm
sad.
sure she'd be willing to talk.
I'm just bad at starting the conversation, and I think she is too. The reason I talk to you so much is because there's 90% of the time a message there waiting for me when I wake up.
Sometimes, even though I know you like it. Okay, let's chill out a little bit, Mr. There we go.
Why do you feel bad about it?
Well, 'cause I know, like, alright.
Why do you feel bad about it?
I know you liked the morning things back when I did them. And I know you like feeling special and loved, which is why I'm okay doing them, right? But at the same time, I know you dislike wall text, and I know I tend to quote-unquote talk a lot. Get away, alright. So yeah. Like, I feel bad if I send too much for you to wake up to.
It doesn't happen
Well, I
often
mean,
enough that
also
it bothers
because
me.
I don't do morning things anymore. I mean, I'll send a little something, but I don't really do morning things anymore.
Well, like you said before, if you start doing them all the time, they don't really become special anymore.
Right. So like,
It's kinda
I still
tiring
gonna do them
and-
now and then to tell my mistress I love her, but not every day. Why am I breaking these blocks? I already got the items inside them. All right, let's get over here, Dupless. Because now it's not like I've known your name this whole time, but now I can spell it with proper capitalization. Prepare
Capitalization.
to get your anus wrecked. Also, like, I'm surprised, at least for me, I never noticed the lowercase p was missing until I got it. What did you just say?
I didn't either.
No, it can't be true. I could fly if I wanted to. He's really freaking out. That's like when I first learned your name was Danielle. Like, if you had reacted like that, we probably wouldn't have talked after the first day of talking. Because it's not like I knew until, well, I mean, I might have. I don't think I knew. Hypothetically, it's not like I knew till we originally added each other on Skype. And even now, I just have your name as Danielle. I think everyone's had their name edited in some way, shape, or form. Auntie's name is Auntie on Skype.
Probably. I'm an idiot. I almost just tried to get on my
No, it's
Yoshi to
not
go
how
faster.
it works. You have her vision.
I don't have a Yoshi. I can't do that.
She might make you
Yeah, but
finish
she doesn't make
faster
me go
if you get it
faster.
right. Ooh. That only, yeah, probably just me, but
Maybe you.
you know what?
Not me.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Finishing
sorry
isn't
for
a
bringing it up.
thing for me.
You know what makes me finish even faster?
This is not your
than
fault.
Vivian? Yeah.
Me.
Gosh, mistress. You just gotta chill with that next level hotness, though. MLG Pro. Just
Sorry, I can't
It's
help
like-
it.
nope.
If you want, next time I could put on copious amounts of eye makeup.
Believe it or
That's
not,
what I thought.
While it doesn't affect the relationship, believe it or not, I do like the fact that my girlfriend is insanely attractive. Just saying. It is definitely a nice thing. Bingo.
It's a nice thing to have.
Nothing to... Yeah, nah, I can't wait to wake up.
It's a nice
next
thing to
that.
wake up to.
I mean, jeez. I mean, I already wake up happy and excited enough knowing that we're a thing, but waking up next to my favorite thing, might just die of excitement.
Birds do die of excitement sometimes. I'll have to be careful.
What? No.
Maybe
I
we'll
wanna
start off
sleep.
slow and have you sleep on the floor.
Okay, if you really don't want to share a bed, just at least make it the couch.
Fine with sharing a bed, I just don't want you to die.
I want to sleep with Mistress. Well, I mean, I want to sleep with Mistress, but I also want to just share a bed with Mistress. You gotta understand that when I visit, I'm most likely... No, get away from me, you golden, sparkling piece of shit. I'm outie. You gotta understand that when I visit, more likely than not, I'm going to want to spend literally as much time as possible. Which, I mean, it probably is going to end up being the case with Mistress. I will...
Yeah, that probably will be the
I
case.
just love you. A lot.
I know. I love you too. You can calm down.
Being calm isn't as fun.
But it's better
I
to
don't
be
know.
calm if you're in a versus.
I mean, hype can be rather good for helping you. It's like in Smash Bros. Like when you're losing.
I suppose
but, like,
that's
you do
true.
Something really good, and the crowd gets all excited. It's like you start doing better because it's like, don't want to disappoint my new fans. That's why it's so fun to main Captain Falcon, because he's like Captain Hype. You land a knee in a tournament?
He is.
Also, he's a very high risk, high reward kind of character, which is the kind of characters I tend to play. Like a...
Yep. Because once you learn
Well,
them,
even with Falcon,
there's
there's still a risk.
hardly a
Like,
risk anymore.
You want to hear something funny? Captain Falcon's recovery, right, is not all that hard to edgeguard. And you want to know what character is best at edgeguarding Captain Falcon? Captain Falcon.
What?
Yep. Captain Falcon tends to have the easiest
Really?
time edgeguarding himself.
Sounds about right.
Like, I'm not saying it should be like, how could you not do it? But like his recovery is kind of slow. You know, always goes at like a certain, not certain angle, but basically the same angle, just a different degree. You get what I mean. My point being, he's not all that hard to know
Yeah.
how it's gonna go. It's not like Greninja where you could go in a bunch of different directions. I'm stuck with like a very small window of what I can do. Vinny's great at it.
Yeah.
But I was doing some good matches against Vinny earlier. So yeah. It's a good thing I burned that Boo while he was invisible, because at least then damage is still being done.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm headed for...
What part are you at?
the room to go fight Dupless again. Like,
I just now got started heading towards there.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. I'm on my way to the forest, and I'm gonna
That's all I
start
did. I
skipping
have
the
not
fucking
fought a
enemies
single
because I'm
enemy.
getting tired of this
I
shit.
have done some battles, but I've skipped most of them. I haven't fought any of the swoops. I avoid them every time.
The only part I hate about the forest is not so much the backtracking itself, as much as it is trying to avoid the enemies during the backtracking. You've got like no room to get away.
You like narrowly escape. It's like, whew, they were practically sniffing my ass. You know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna save again. I'm the kind of player that I have to save just about every time I see a save point. Majora's Mask 3D is really good. I haven't made it very far though. I haven't made it any farther. I have not even made it to the first temple. And I only barely remember what to do based off your visit. But it's like, I'm playing a game that normally I would, the only other time I've ever played it was with Mistress telling me how to do things. So not only is it weird that Mistress isn't there, but it's weird because then it's like, what do I do? Yeah, actually, I kinda am Mario Vivian. He like...
Don't be an Amy now, Vivian.
Like Mario's girlfriend, and like I expect like an anime like girlfriend, like really shy. Like, what are you talking about? Girlfriend. I wish there was like a reward for beating all your partners instead of just having it be this pointless thing. Goombella can't even hurt me because of my defense badge.
Yeah.
So I just have to not kill her.
I know.
But like, if there was a point to beating them all, like, then I would do it. I really like.
Yeah, but it really is kind of pointless.
As like as a story device, like
I do
Mario's
too.
the only person who's ever been nice to me. And it's like, oh, Vivian. I don't even care that you have a crush on Mario, even though I totally want him with Peach. I'm not even mad. You're just too innocent and adorable for me to be mad. I do too, but I still prefer Mario and Peach.
I like them as a pairing.
You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like Mario and Peach don't have as
agree,
much
but I
as
still
these
prefer
two
Mario
do.
and Peach. I don't know, it just...
Why?
I don't know, I just do. Is that a problem? Gonna get real defensive about shippings.
No, I
don't know, I just
don't
Mario and
understand
Peach.
it, is all. But whatevs.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm not saying I dislike Mario and Vivian, because I like them too, and I can read a fanfiction about them and enjoy it, blah blah blah. Although I don't read all that much fanfiction anymore. I used to read a lot. I used to read, like, I would go to bed at 10 and stop reading fanfiction at like 3 in the morning. On a school night. Yeah. Back when I first discovered fanfiction.net. I don't know why the fuck I started with Spider-Man fanfictions either. Like, I don't know why.
That's a weird one to start with.
And lately, I've been getting and reading a lot more fanfiction. Hate to say it, because it's gonna make me seem kind of pathetic to both you and all the viewers. Most of the fanfiction I read either is based around or has romance in it. Yeah, but...
That's most of what I read as well.
I don't know. I look like a dummy-dum. Which I do most of the time anyway. But...
Not really.
Yeah.
Isn't that what most
But
fanfiction is because of, like, ships?
Lately, it's either, for me, Mario, Super Smash Brothers, or surprisingly, and this might sound kind of stupid, I love how he just jumps out the fucking window. Invader Zim. Mainly because I was watching a lot of the show recently, and then the comic gets announced, and it's like, oh my god, Invader Zim hype. I am too.
Yeah. I'm excited.
It is, like,
Invader Zim
the
is
only
the
thing
shit.
I'm not gonna like about the comic is not hearing that signature voice, but like I can fucking live with that. Vivian has
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard it enough that I can picture it in my mind.
Yeah.
Or rather, I can hear it in my mind. You don't picture a sound. Unless you're really messed up.
But I'll miss the voices, but like I don't need them. My god, the art style also looks ever so slightly different. But that's kind of just because it's a comic and not like a fully animated show. Yeah, but I like it.
Yeah, it kind of
That's
has
good.
to look a little bit different.
Now I'm gonna have to go through a Peach segment and probably a Bowser segment too. There's Dupless running around.
Dupless is so weak because I still have my badges.
Imagine he had taken all your badges and
He
equipment.
didn't take them.
Like, imagine you had to
Fuck
fight literally
that,
yourself
man.
with all the boosts you had. That'd be insane. Yeah.
And with more HP, fuck that.
Yeah.
And a partner. With the partner power-ups.
There's a good hard mode
Fuck.
on this game.
That's a nightmare.
Tech, did you call me? What shall I do today? Fuck my neck.
Oh, no. Imagine if it were possible you
God,
set up
no.
Danger Mario
That'd be insane.
beforehand, and then you had to fight Danger Mario.
What's wrong, Tech? You don't seem yourself. I really need a BJ. Help me out. Just keep
How even
alternating
would
between the B and J keys. I beg you.
Really?
Look up into the camera as you do so. Correct. Oh, this is the quiz. What is the goal of to become a superhero? How they did what?
This was really clever how they did this, by the way. How they, like, give you all the answers and stuff of what the plans are. With this quiz.
It was a good way to advance the story. What does Sir Grotus wish to do with this?
I thought it was
ancient
really
human
cool.
soul? Hang out with it. Just chill and go get some.
Hang out with it.
However, what are you supposed to do if you don't know the game story? Well, yeah, I
mean,
know,
the
but
answers are
still.
pretty obvious.
I remember when I first got this game. It was a long time ago. And it was obviously back when I was living with my mom because I didn't move in with my dad until this past summer. And we're not poor by any means, but it's not like we're fucking rich. So whenever I got a new goodie, it was from my grandparents, you know? It was very rare that my mom would buy me like a video game, and even when it did happen, it was like my birthday or Christmas, right? But one day, we just had to go run errands, and we went to Walmart.
Right.
And she was like, Raven, you could like pick out a game, and I'll get it for you. And I was like, the fuck? That game has Mario on it. And it was this game. It's this copy of the game that I'm playing now. Yeah. I still have the box right there on
Really?
the shelf too, like not touched obviously, but it's the same box, same game that I'm playing right now. And she bought it for me. I mean, I got home and obviously I wasn't the greatest at reading, and like I was really young and had some trouble doing it all on my own. But still, it was kind of super cool because it was like, again, that wasn't something that happened super often, so it felt really special. That's one of the reasons I love this game so much. 'Cause, I mean, out of every family member I have, I think my mom's gotta be my favorite. I like my mom. As strict as she can be.
Your mom does sound really cool.
She's really chill. She was the first person in my family to know that you and I were a thing. And she was completely okay with it. And is still completely okay with it, and likes to hear
Yep.
how things are going now and then. And is just happy to talk about it whenever I feel like, hey mom, like I'm not single yet. Your boy hasn't fucked up. I've done you good, mom.
But
yeah.
does she know, like, the background of how it happened?
Yeah. I mean, like, it's not like I told her every single
Really?
detail of what's happened and behind closed doors. But she, you know, knows I liked you for a long time and knows you visited and knows that's when things kind of happen on your end and all that jazz. Why, was I not supposed to tell her?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm just surprised that she was okay with it.
Originally say no to me going there. But then, even then, I talked to her about that a few days ago, and she was like, yeah, I'm open to the idea. Which is good, considering when she was opposed to it, we weren't dating, but now we are. So it would be a lot more disappointing. How do I get in this pipe?
Yep.
Do I not get in it? Let me in the pipe. Why can't I?
You're too fat.
Oh, I gotta get out this. I gotta do the spring. Okay. It's me, Bowser. I have a dick. Oh my god, yes. Wait. I don't know where that was going. Yeah.
Were you
But, like,
trying to sing along to the thing?
I didn't know how to branch off of I have a dick. Oh my god, yes. Wasn't sure how to continue. And then we end up... Maybe. As
Something
Bowser.
about putting it in someone's ass, maybe?
Probably.
I feel like Bowser would probably be into anal.
Maybe it's because he's like an evil
I don't know
king,
why
so
I
you
feel
can
that way, but I
picture
do.
him as like being like really dominant.
Yeah. But then again, it's also kind of easy to picture the exact opposite with
well,
him because
mostly
he's
in,
kind
like,
of a
the spin-off
dork.
Games. Like in the main games, and he doesn't have much of a personality other than raw Mario.
Mostly, yeah. But like in these games where he actually speaks and stuff, he's
but, you know,
a little bit
kind
of
of
a
like
dork.
that about the Mario series. That like even the villain, like the Mario series, even in a game like this where it's taking itself seriously, it doesn't take itself all that seriously. Did we hurt
I know.
your feelings?
It's great.
Maybe a little. Does my answer affect anything? Nah, not really.
Mm.
But yeah. Now, granted, I do like it when Mario games have a story, so it kind of sucks that Miyamoto has been like, nah, Mario doesn't need a story, which he doesn't in his main games, but it would still be nice. Mario Galaxy pulled it off really well. Got me an email.
It did.
My dear Mario, I finally learned what the legendary treasure is. Alright, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, plot plot plot, important, end of the world. Where's the tit pics, Peach? Where's the tit pics? I need more motivation
Tits
to
or
save you from a
GTFO?
demon queen. You can't just go to... I could.
Or you could just fuck the demon queen.
But like, I mean...
When she asked you to become her servant,
It's kinda
who's to
hot.
say it's not her sex servant?
I just had a...
I mean, that's basically what you are to me a little bit.
I just had a really kinky thought. I'm not sure I want to say, because it,
What was it?
It involves, like, quote unquote, our sex life. It was also mostly joke, like 87% joke.
What was it?
I was gonna say, like, Shadow Queen Peach is kind of hot, and then I was gonna be like, maybe one night I should just maybe hook up with Nega Mistress instead of Nega Raven.
Dude.
I mean,
I wish you just would have said it.
I mean, for starters, Nega Mistress isn't even a thing.
This is funny.
Nega Raven is, though. He's been quiet. Thankfully. I mean, he's a bit of a pain in the ass. Do you think Nega Raven likes anal? That's it. I mean, nah, Nega
I
Raven
don't
doesn't
know.
like
That's up to you.
I'm gonna make that a Versus channel canon, by the way. Nega Raven being a thing. I mean...
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a
is
canon character
but
in Versus that appears every so
I
often.
forgot a thing I was gonna mention episodes ago. Back when I was saying you were manager. And I was discussing things I have control over. I have control over the About section on the channel. Yeah, I've rambled there now and then and just been like, the bat's never gonna read this, so what could I possibly say? But I haven't put anything like bad there.
Really?
Like right now, literally, it's
Really?
just like, I could talk about this, I could talk about this, I really don't know. Yeah. It's not like the whole reason I went there was just because, like, Danielle and I never look at this. And it still had, like, back when we were trying to do a points thing, it still had that, and it was like, nah, we're not doing that.
Are we still
if
not
we
trying
are,
to
now
do a
that we're
points
really
thing?
even keeping track of it. Also,
I
well, it
was
wasn't
keeping
me,
track of it.
then. It was out of date.
On the
I
About section.
checked. Also, you know what we should...
You could have updated it.
I love you. You know what we should do after this
Okay,
versus?
I love you too.
Some one-offs.
What?
It's been a while since we've done any of those. Other than, like, the Christmas thing, the last ones were, like, back when the channel started.
Yeah. What are some ideas for the next one-off?
Let me think. Well, no, because neither... we'll work on that. Alright, the episode's gonna end in, like, a minute, so in the meantime, I will go check what badges are for sale. I will.
You do that.
I will do it as passionately as I wish to do you. Oh, I know.
That's quite passionately.
I'm not sure.
Are you sure about this?
Anything can match my passion for you, Danielle, clearly. I love you far too much for anything to compare. No. 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 None of these seem any good. I know what I'm gonna do in the meantime.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I'm gonna go grab something.
What are you gonna do?
And then it might drag in the next episode, but I'll just start the next episode grabbing it, whatever. Let me make sure I'm going the right way. Yes, I'm going the right way. I'm not gonna get it by the end of the episode unless this episode goes a bit long. Alright, cool.
It can go a little bit long.
Hold on. I'm gonna turn around and take a quicker route just to make sure it doesn't go on that long. I think this way will get me there quicker. I don't want to do this battle. I'm gonna run away. Run away! And in the meantime, you could go do a thing or two. I don't know. What are you doing?
I'm doing a
Actually, no, you
thing.
don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
I'm
Don't
going
tell me.
to... What?
I don't want to know. The only time I want you answering my questions is when it's where are you in the game. I mean, what's the fun in it if there isn't a little bit of confidentiality?
That was basically like asking where I am in the game.
But if it's like a little side quest stuff, then like, you know? Because then like later down the line, you could be like, alright Raven, I'm gonna go do this, and I'll be like, I did it forever ago. You know?
Right.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well, this is a thing that you already said you probably wouldn't do.
Alright, let's boogie. You know what word I like? I like your name. You know what?
That's not a word.
True. What?
You know what word I like? Kumquat. This is a funny word.
Yes, it is a funny word. I guarantee you.
Is it not a funny
I
word?
guarantee you at least one person is really confused. Because I guarantee you one person thought that was gonna be
Why?
they thought you were gonna say my name, and now they're like, wait. From now on, my name is Kumquat. I guarantee you. I guarantee. I didn't think you were going to, but I guarantee you one person did. What?
Your name definitely isn't
Well,
kumquat. I'm pretty
fruits
sure
tend
that's
to
a
be
kind of
sweet,
fruit.
and I've been told I'm sweet. Although fruits also don't.
This is
tend to
true.
be very fluffy, and fluffy is something that I am. That's
There are
peach
some
fuzz.
fruits that are
That's
fluffy,
fuzzy.
like peaches.
Fuzzy is like fake fluff.
Yeah.
That's like when
Well,
you're being
it's-
polite to your
It's a kind
ex
of
and
fluff,
you-
sort of.
Oh, throw struck first. Get out of my face.
Guess.
How come oh, I'm gonna do that too.
I'm gonna
That's
power
gonna
it.
go away, but I'm gonna do that too. All right, let's boogie. I'm doing this literally as fast as I can, by the way. A thing.
What are you doing? Okay.
But I like this. I think this. It seems as though every versus we do is like. I think this has been my favorite versus so far. Oh no, it wasn't like that for Fire Red. Towards the end, Fire Red was just kind of like, But
Yeah, Fire Red wasn't that great.
yeah.
That was a bad
If we
idea.
do more
Let's
Pokemon
not do that
games,
again.
Let's just make it maybe like a like no Nuzlocks.
No Nuzlocke. Randomized is okay, but no Nuzlocke. That shit sucked.
It was also very
I
emotional.
don't know why I thought that was a good idea.
Luckily, we had to redo it, but that ending with the Quan nearly cried. Made me sad.
Yeah. Why would I pay 12 coins for a badge that takes away
'cause
my
then
ability
it's
to
like
run?
You force yourself to get more star points instead of being like, I'm lazy. I don't fucking know. There's an item in Pokemon that makes it that attacks that normally wouldn't
stupid.
hit you. I don't get.
Yeah.
Well,
But the whole
true,
point of
but,
that is
like,
that you can give it to your enemies
True.
with stuff like
But I
Trick.
don't see that as good enough a reason. It's the same as like the Toxic Orb for a Pokemon that like isn't Poison type. Like yeah, it's good in theory, but I would never do it. I unintentionally struck first. I didn't even know I could strike first by doing that. I mean,
It actually is really good in practice, and there's also Pokemon that have the ability
I know
Poison
that,
Heal.
I know that.
Plus, there are Pokemon that, well, you wouldn't do this with a Toxic Orb, you would do this with a Flame Orb, but for instance, Milotic has Marvel Scale, which raises its defense by 50% when it has a status problem. And, I mean, Milotic has a lot of HP,
Right.
and already pretty high defenses, so it's worth it to lose a little bit of HP every turn to get that much of a defense boost, especially when your attack power isn't really affected because you don't use physical attacks with Melodic. Plus, Milotic has Recover.
You're just better
so.
at Pokemon. That's the thing. Well, I know.
I actually
you
didn't come up with that myself. I looked that up.
I know I've mentioned
This is
it before,
true.
and I know it sounds really stupid, but it's still kind of cool that I can be like, let's say Jimmy is giving me a lot of sass, right? I don't know who this fucking Jimmy is, but he's giving me a lot of sass, right? Still kind of cool to be like, oh yeah, Jimmy, you're really buff and can beat me up. But not only could I kick your ass in Smash Brothers, but I could get my girlfriend to show up and kick your ass in Pokemon. That is double the kick ass. We just need to enter a tournament where you alternate between Smash and Pokemon. We'll make it.
I doubt such a thing would ever
We'll make
exist.
it exist. We'll call it the Smashimon tournament. Yeah.
Smashimon.
No, someone's making a mod of
Not
Brawl
Super
that replaces
Pokemon
everyone
Bros.
with Pokemon. But it.
I know, I'm excited.
I mean, it kind of seems.
I'm hoping that it's actually good.
Characters and new stages. It's not like it's not PSAs and stuff, and PSAs are cool. All right. Hold on. Oh, I went to the wrong place, but that's okay, because I'm still close to where I need to be. This episode's going a bit longer than it should, but I'm fine with it. So solely depends on when you want me to stop, but I need to get to a place real quick. Alright, can we just keep doing that
I'm
for a
just
while
running
longer?
errands.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
Actually,
I needed to run errands.
might not be sure if I can do the thing. I'm pretty sure I can do the thing. Actually, there is something up here I can do real quick, though. In the area I am now. I can't do the thing that I originally came to do, but I can do another thing. So I'll just have to run more errands later in the verses. But that's fine.
There's almost always going to be some kind of
It's just an
errand to
I
run.
was trying to run right now. I actually can't run yet. But I can run later. Why does this no work? Please work. Don't tell me all this was for nothing. I think it might have all been for nothing. I mean, if it's all for nothing...
It was all for
hold on.
naught.
I am doing this right. Let me look it up real quick. Nothing.
What is it you're trying to do? Okay.
A what?
Are you trying to get a horsetail? Never mind.
What's that?
This is an item in the game that you have to get a really specific way in a specific
does it do?
spot, and it's kind of weird.
Oh.
You use it as like an ingredient. I would imagine not.
I don't think I can...
I'm having
I
Zesty
can't
make me a
do
cake instead of
anything
Princess
I came to
Peach.
do yet. Yeah. So now I gotta go
That
all
sucks.
the way back, do one small thing I know I can do, and then in a future episode, come all the way back here. Don't lie to me.
I'm sorry.
If you don't mind,
Do you want to end the episode now?
Well, because I mean, there's still one small thing I'm gonna do, but that was just gonna be upgrade Vivian, so we can end it now if you really want to. But I still need to get back to a save point is the thing, since this is the last one we're recording.
All right, you can You can go to a save point,
Pull me.
and
Oh,
I will be on my way to a save
ugly
point.
Face out of my face.
Get your ugly face out of my ugly face.
I realize
Just
I'm
imagine
ugly,
someone
but it does
saying
not mean
that.
I want your ugly near me. Alright, I'll have to make sure I go. Maybe after the next chapter I can do it. Should be able to. I mean, I could do it. Oh, the badge I missed a long time ago. Cool. I mean, I could do it during the next chapter, but that would be a lot more hassle than it's worth. So no, fuck that. I'll just do it between chapters 5 and 6. And at the same time, Danielle will be gaining a lead, but it'll be worth it in the long run. You gotta take the pills.
No.
You gotta do it now.
I will once we're done. Also, my phone opened up to our previous
What do you mean?
conversation. Holy shit.
Oh. Right. Right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's okay.
Are you
I just didn't
displeased now?
expect it, that's all. No.
Are you annoyed you had to see our previous conversation? Alright.
No.
Good to hear.
I gotta be more careful about what I leave my phone on,
though. If
though.
someone else had gone to use your phone. I don't have a password on. Well,
And I don't have a
I have,
password
like, a few
on it.
apps that have a password on them, but I don't have a password on my phone for the sole purpose that it makes changing the songs faster. Alright, save point. Cool.
Alright. Bye bye, guys.